What is going on? It is Monday morning. It has been, I guess, 6 days since surgery. And first, I'm doing pretty good. My pain is pretty minimal. I've stopped taking pain meds, pretty much stopped taking those 2 days after the surgery. And I'm feeling more and more mobile each day. This morning, I'm making a little egg white omelet. One of the things I've been really focused on since the surgery is my nutrition. I wanted to come back out of the recovery in 12 weeks when I start running as light as possible. So every single day, I have been eating about 1,800 calories. And since the surgery, every day I have been losing a little bit of weight. So since my surgery, I've been focused on eating 1,800 calories a day. When I did my resting metabolic rate, I was right around 2,300 is what I needed to consume per day if I were lying in bed. So I'm cutting that back by 500 calories and really focused on eating lots of veggies, tons of veggies, higher fat, and clean proteins. And so far, since the surgery, granted, I know there was probably some inflammation, maybe some water weight, but I have come down close to 5 pounds since last Monday when I weighed. I'm not saying that's all fat loss, but I think I'm on the right track. Now, this is the first time I've been outside in the backyard to somewhat check out the garden. I'm feeling pretty good today. My symptoms are much less. This evening, I have my first PT appointment. The instructions for week 2 were to start to walk more, use the crutches, but I could do a little bit of walking without the crutches, basically start the weaning off process. And just a couple days ago on Saturday, I will say in the morning, I wasn't on the crutches a bunch. I was making food, I was helping the girls get ready to go see my mom, and probably spent a couple of hours in the kitchen, kind of moving around the countertop, getting things ready, and I paid for it for the next day or so. So my instructions are to increase walking, more frequent, shorter walks. So I think I can get out here and take a look at how the garden's doing. I haven't been able to tend to it. Luckily, there's been a ton of rain, and Christina has been doing some watering. Everything is looking great. The tomatoes are bigger than they were just a week ago, and everything is green. A lot of the fruit trees are already starting to bud. There are a bunch of flowers on the apple tree, fig tree. The avocado has a ton of new growth, and my peach tree has a bunch of peaches already. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Huh? I will say this little one, definitely a little more rambunctious since my surgery. I can't quite provide the discipline and structure that she was used to. The family is doing the best they can, but she knows she can push her limits because I can't necessarily get up and stop her. Oh, coughing is the worst. I spend majority of my day in this chair right here. I've got my ability to work and power. This chair is great because it reclines, but it allows me to hold on when I need to pull myself up. So I can recline and go back. But when I need to go up, I can grab this and the handle at the same time and kind of pull myself up. So this chair has worked great. There have been a few rough things, like getting in and out of bed is by far the worst. The amount of work that it takes from your abs, right, to try and lay yourself back, to get your legs lifted up on the bed, that has been extremely painful. But every day it has gotten a little bit easier. Something funny did occur this morning. I was sitting here, it was dark inside the house. I had the outside lights on because I turned them on so the dog can go out and go to the bathroom. So the light was shining through on this wall. And I was laying here kind of half asleep. The dog was laying on my legs and I decided to stretch. And when I stretched, my shadow started growing across this wall. And I jumped to try and see what was out of this window and pulled my abs, and it felt like somebody stabbed me in the stomach. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Fix a little quick bite before heading off to PT. A little protein style burger. When I'm cooking, I always try and cook extra. That way it makes meal planning for the week, quick bites, so much easier. One of the things I fall down with is when I wait too long to eat and I'm hungry and I'm too lazy to put in the effort to make something healthy, and I end up snacking, grabbing some of the junk food the kids eat. So I'm trying to be really, really good about having food, even leftovers, things like that, in the fridge so it's easy to grab. Down, down. Well, I'm headed to my first PT appointment at a place called PPT, and it's about 15 minutes from my house in the city of Whittier. It is owned by a woman named Michelle, and she happened to play soccer with Christina in a women's league. Well, I am back from PT. I didn't do any video because I had my crutches and getting in there, getting all my new patient paperwork filled out, being my first time there, getting comfortable with the therapist. She was great. We worked on some soft tissue massage of my abs and kind of the groin and the inner legs, as well as doing some breathing exercises, then some stretching and some exercises I need to do between now and Thursday. I'll be going twice a week for the next 6 to 8 weeks. I think I'm done for the night, gonna relax. I am tender after doing those exercises at PT, so now I'm just gonna have some dinner, maybe watch some TV with the family, and tomorrow I'm gonna get on the exercise bike. I'm gonna get on the Peloton with zero resistance for 5 to 15 minutes. He wants me to build up to 15 based on how it feels. If it hurts, then quit after 5. But if it doesn't hurt, I can go all the way up to 15 minutes. He wants me to do that every single day. Then next week, I'll continue to build into 20, 25 minutes. Taste test.
No, taste test. Just a little. Good.
Good to go? Salt just right? Yeah.
But I'm stuck in this pattern where every little thing matters too much. I can see the stains of all the careless words. I say them 'cause they hurt. Staring at a map where I can't read the legend. A question. Can you pull me out from madness? Save my soul from darkness. When ashes to ashes fall, and no one can hear you at all.
Good morning. Well, I had to have a little fun. I know, a little dramatic, but had to have a little fun with my first workout, my first zero resistance spin on the Peloton, doing a 15-minute easy up to 15-minute easy spin. If anything's bothering me, then go ahead and quit. But the goal for this week is probably try and get on here every day, spin the legs for 15 minutes. I think I'm going to end this video here this week. Might be a shorter video, but not that much happening today. I have another PT session tomorrow, but today I just have work I'm about to start, and then the kids have sports tonight. So beyond this little bit of exercise and some additional walking that I'm gonna try and do today, that is it. But I want to thank all of you that have been supporting me with the comments on YouTube, the likes. I truly appreciate it. I had a lot of concerns coming back making videos when I'm basically injured and not being able to do that much exciting training. I want to say thank you for all of the comments and the thumbs up and the new subscriptions, as well as those of you on social media, Instagram. Join me over there, CJ Media. Thank you for those who, out of the blue, sending me messages asking me how I am feeling. My focus continues to be on nutrition, continuing to chip away at some of the weight that I put on during the injury and during Christmas, and doing just what I'm supposed to do, not overdoing it. It's very hard not to have that tendency to want to walk more without the crutches, spin for 30 minutes because 15 doesn't feel that bad. I'm really trying to focus on what I am being prescribed. And the other thing I'm getting a lot of is rest. I am sleeping at least 8 hours every night, which is amazing. And I really hope that that pays off in my recovery and that in 11 weeks, I will get to start running. Whew, lifting my knee over the bike. Oh, new challenge. It is really hard to lift my foot any more than 6-7 inches off the ground.